Ocean is vast, which means there's more to it than what first meets the eye. And what these sailors and fishermen have discovered is chilling to say the least. All types of shocking finds, like creepy looking fish, extinct creatures, and other oddities have been caught on camera.
Oh my god! What is that?
In today's exclusive chilling discoveries made in the middle of the ocean.
What the is that? Go!
While cruising along Florida's coast, a group of tourists noticed splashes in the water. Initially thinking it was a school of fish, they were stunned when a massive snake-like creature appeared. It was around 20 feet long and as thick as a tree trunk, its movements powerful and deliberate. The creature surfaced briefly before disappearing into the depths, leaving the tourists in awe and disbelief. The sighting sparked theories ranging from a giant eel to a sea serpent. Whatever it was, the encounter was no doubt shocking.
What the is that? Go!
Feast frenzy. While studying basking sharks, a team of marine researchers witnessed a rare and intense event. They stumbled upon a massive feeding frenzy surrounding a whale carcass. Sharks, fish, and seabirds crowded the scene, feasting on the remains in a chaotic yet mesmerizing display of nature. The exact timing of the whale's death was unclear, but the researchers were captivated by the sheer energy of the frenzy. Though unsettling, it was a striking reminder of the ocean's raw and primal cycle of life and death. Events like these show how every loss in nature fuels life elsewhere, creating a balance in the ecosystem that's both beautiful and eerie. Squeaky Sea Creature. In the Sea of Azov, residents from a village in the Rostov region of Russia made an unexpected catch. They pulled up a strange, shark-like creature that made scary, squeaky sounds. At first, the fishermen thought they had caught an alien and quickly filmed it on their phones. The video clearly showed the creature's head, body, and long tail, and it weighed nearly 100 kilograms. Locals began to recall the many legends of mermaids in the Sea of Azov. However, experts from the Service for Anomalous Phenomena haven't confirmed anything. Indonesian alien mystery. While fishing in Thailand, a fisherman pulled up a strange underwater creature that looked like an alien. It had a huge, gaping mouth filled with sharp teeth, almost no eyes, and a long white body. Its appearance was shocking, resembling a juvenile alien called a chestburster. The creature was about 40 centimeters in size, and experts later identified it as a member of the Warasubo family. They swim into the sea when the tide comes in, and this one's unusual features might have been a result of degeneration or other unknown factors. Tuna Surprise.
Look at the tuna! Oh my god!
What's the biggest dream of a fisherman? Catching the biggest fish, right? Well, this fisher hit the jackpot with a pool of tuna fish. After 3 days of no luck, they finally struck gold. One of them spotted a massive school of tuna right under their boat. Thousands of them. Without wasting a moment, they grabbed a net and started scooping up the tuna. But why were so many tuna on the surface all of a sudden? Turns out it was a shark feeding frenzy. When these predators attack, the tuna comes up to the surface like this. Thankfully, he didn't scoop up a shark. Otherwise, things could have ended badly in the video.
Look at the tuna! Oh my god!
Scary catch. In 2020, a fisherman from Krabi Province, Thailand, hauled up what he first thought was a clump of dirty leaves, but it moved. Startled, he separated it from his usual catch and placed it in a basket. It turned out to be a stonefish, one of the most venomous fish in the world. With its rugged, bumpy skin, the stonefish perfectly blends in with rocks and coral, making it an expert at camouflage. Its sharp spines can deliver a venomous sting that's potentially fatal. The fisherman's eerie discovery was a stark reminder of how dangerous some sea creatures can be, even when they seem harmless at first glance. Shocking sight. Off the coast of Taiwan, a group of sailors spotted a strange creature floating near their ship. Its upper half looked oddly human-like, with thin arms and a head, while its lower half had a long tail that swayed gently in the water. As the creature drifted closer, one of the sailors began recording. The footage quickly went viral, sparking wild speculation. Some believed it could be evidence of a mermaid, while others suggested it was a known sea creature distorted by the waves. Meg caught on camera. 2013, on a calm night in the Atlantic Ocean, a group of friends was filming the moon's reflection on the water. Out of nowhere, a massive whale appeared, swimming gracefully beneath the surface. Suddenly, something even larger emerged from the deep. This enormous creature lifted the whale with ease and dragged it into the dark waters below. The friends were shocked and quickly uploaded the footage online. Theories exploded, with many suggesting this was proof of the legendary Megalodon, while skeptics called it a hoax created through clever editing. Regardless of the debate, the sighting sparked curiosity about what could still be lurking in the uncharted depths of the ocean. Unidentified Beast. In the quiet town of Jushan, China, a fisherman had an unforgettable encounter. While fishing, he noticed a sleek black creature swimming near the surface. Using a stick, he carefully lifted its head and began recording. The creature's body resembled a dolphin's, but its head and texture reminded him of a crocodile. Speculation erupted online, with some suggesting it was a hybrid or an unknown species. Marine biologists later identified it as a male Blainville's beaked whale, a deep diving species usually found in warm waters. Its appearance in this region was unusual, making the encounter even more intriguing. Strange sea giant. 3 Japanese brothers made a great catch during their fishing trip. They reeled in a massive fish weighing 150 pounds with a strange poplar color to its body, but the real shock came less than an hour later. The fish began to release a thick, fishy smelling liquid, almost like seawater. Later, they got to know that fish skin cells produce a substance mixed with water, creating a protective slime. After loss of life, this process speeds up and the slime quickly spoils, allowing bacteria in and creating that unpleasant smell. Shark remains.
He's got a hook in him.
In 2022, 2 fishermen were out late in Australian waters when they caught a giant thresher shark. After struggling with it for nearly 5 hours, they finally managed to bring it aboard. But when they got a closer look, something was off. The shark was missing most of its body. Only the head and tail remained. As they examined it, they could see long, exposed bones, almost like a skeleton. It became clear that something had hunted it down. What could have caused this? It must be another shark. After taking a few pictures, they released it back into the water.
He's got a hook in him.
Rare tail catch. On June 3rd, 2024, in Titusville, Florida, a man was fishing when he hooked a bull shark. It was a struggle to reel it in, taking a full hour. The shark, about 4 feet long and weighing between 115 to 120 pounds, finally surfaced. But as it came closer, something odd was clear. It was its tail. The unusual deformity made it nearly impossible for the shark to swim properly, slowing it down. After snapping a few pictures, the man released the shark back into the water. Pigeon Headed Cat.
为成功娃娃呀，
On June 5th, 2018, in Guiyang City, located in southwestern China's Guizhou province, a group of fishing enthusiasts made a surprising catch. They reeled in a large, highly unusual fish with a bulbous, pigeon-shaped head. Shocked by its appearance, onlookers quickly grabbed their phones to capture pictures of the unique bird-like creature. After a brief moment of fascination, the angler released the fish back into the water, leaving everyone to wonder about the strange creature they had just encountered.
为成功娃娃呀，
Ocean UFO Sighting. This footage might be the most convincing footage of a UFO. While fishing, Spanish fishermen spotted fighter jets chasing an unknown craft. Suddenly, a massive UFO appeared, hovering briefly before diving into the ocean. Soon after, a military helicopter warned them to leave. The footage sparked online debates. Was it a real UFO or something else? The mystery remains, but the experience left the fishermen shaken. Rare discovery. A young boy at the pier made a rare discovery. He spotted a fish with a compressed, oval-shaped body. What seemed different was its unusual feature. Both eyes were on the right side of its body. It was a flounder, a flatfish that uses its unique eyes to see while lying flat on the ocean floor. Flounders are hard to spot as they can change color and blend perfectly with the seafloor, but finding one near the pier was rare. Floating mystery. While scuba diving through the calm blue waters, a diver suddenly spotted a strange, twisted shape just below the surface. At first, he thought it might be plastic waste, but something about it seemed oddly alive. The sighting sparked instant speculation among divers. What could this strange object be? Later, a marine biologist examined it and revealed the truth that it was a mass of diamond squid eggs. This twisted cylinder held tens of thousands of eggs, an incredibly rare sight. Double-headed oddity. A fisherman in Indonesia recently reeled in a catch that left everyone baffled. As he lifted it from the water and placed it in a basket, the fish appeared unusual. Two fully formed heads, both surprisingly active, looked back from the same body. Each head was as large as the other, and it had only one side fin. Locals wondered about its unique anatomy, like how it managed to eat or even defecate. Experts later identified it as a two-headed catfish, actually a pair of Siamese twins, defying the odds by surviving in the wild. While rare, these mutations do occur, but seeing one thrive is almost unheard of. Oroko sailfin catfish.
Jesus.
A local stumbled upon a strange stone-like fish near the pond. Its body was stiff, likely due to rigor mortis, and it seemed almost lifeless as it lay there. What caught the locals' attention was the fish's disc-like, protrusible mouth underneath its head, a feature that immediately set it apart from any typical catch. Upon closer inspection, it was identified as an Oroko sailfin catfish, an invasive species not native to the area. While it may have appeared to be just another odd discovery, he wondered, how did this fish, usually found in the Orinoco River, end up here?
Jesus.
Close encounter. While surfing, a man had an unexpected encounter with a massive orca. It appeared suddenly, slipping under his board. Frozen with fear, he stayed still as the orca inspected the board. After a tense moment, it swam away peacefully. The surfer, relieved and amazed, walked away with an unforgettable story. Deep Sea Oddity. A group of experienced fishermen off the coast of Florida dropped their lines over 1,000 feet, hoping for a big catch. After a long wait, they felt a strong pull and started reeling it in. When the fish came up, they were shocked. Its eyes were stuck out unnaturally, staring back at them in surprise. The stomach was swollen and looked like it could burst any time. The fishermen quickly realized it was the result of barotrauma, the deep sea pressure, causing the fish to swell strangely. Amidst shock and laughter, they couldn't take their eyes off the creepy sight. The fish's eyes were still fixed on them, making it look spooky and almost unreal. Surprising catfish. A tourist's first visit to Japan turned into a real surprise. He was enjoying the clear waters, fishing like everyone else when an unusual sight caught his eye. Among the fish, he spotted a catfish, but this wasn't just any catfish. It had a face like a real cat. Its whiskers were like a cat's, but the strangest part, it had 4 eyes, 2 in the front like a cat, and 2 more on the sides just like a fish. It was like nothing he'd ever seen before. What could have caused this? Japan's waters are known to be clean, so it couldn't be a mutation, could it? Alien sea creature. While fishing near Sentosa Island, a fisherman caught something strange. A creature with nearly 100 long twisting tentacles. Each one moved as if it had a mind of its own and was covered in tiny spines, giving it an alien-like look. He quickly took a picture and shared it online, seeking answers. Experts identified it as a basket star, a type of brittle star related to sea stars and sand dollars. It wasn't an alien or sea monster, but it showed how fascinating sea creatures can be. Real sirens captured.
What the f is that noise, bro?
A sailor returning to shore heard eerie, haunting sounds coming from the deep ocean. The strange calls felt like something or someone was trying to communicate with him. Could it have been mythical sirens, known in legends for luring sailors to their doom? Or were playful dolphins responsible for the noises? Whatever it was, the vast and lonely ocean amplified the mystery, leaving the sailor shaken.
What the f is that noise, bro?
Zombie fish. At a lake, a visitor spotted a fish swimming without its head. Known as a zombie fish, it moves using nerve cells in its spinal cord, which can briefly control motion even without a brain. Experts believe a predator likely bit its head off moments earlier. Surprisingly, this isn't rare. There's even a case of a dried out fish twitching back to life after being placed in water. Aquatic life is more resilient and mysterious than we realize. Mutation on camera. A man noticed something unusual about a salmon he brought home. It had twin tails. This rare feature was likely caused by a genetic mutation, where an animal develops extra appendages. While common in mammals, such mutations sometimes appear in fish, leading to rare developments like this. Nature's surprises can take unexpected forms, reminding us how little we truly understand about the world. Mola Mola. On a quiet night, two friends found a strange creature washed ashore. Its oval-shaped body and rough, scaleless skin made it look unusual. Its small mouth and fused teeth confirmed it was a Mola Mola, or ocean sunfish. However, its dorsal fin was torn off, with teeth marks hinting at a predator attack. Strong waves likely carried the injured creature to the shore. ThreeHeaded Anomaly. In 2004, a biology student discovered a frog with 3 heads and 6 limbs. Despite its bizarre appearance, it moved normally and seemed healthy. Experts were eager to study it, but the frog escaped before further research could be done. To this day, the cause of its mutation and how it functioned so well remains a mystery. Hovering UFO. In June 2021, sailors in Alaska captured footage of what seemed to be a UFO hovering above the water. The video caused a stir online, but experts identified it as a Fata Morgana, a type of mirage that distorts objects near the horizon. What looked like a mysterious craft was simply an optical illusion, proving not everything is as it seems. Fish with legs. A group of fishermen in Thailand got a shock when they pulled up what looked like a fish with legs. Its flat body and wide fins made it seem more suited for land than water. Curious and confused, they filmed the creature and shared the video online. Experts identified it as a batfish, a relative of the anglerfish. Its legs were actually pectoral fins adapted for walking along the ocean floor, where it ambushes prey. This discovery amazed the fishermen, who realized how little they knew about the creatures lurking in the sea. Human-faced fish. In 2019, a visitor to a village near Kunming, China, made a strange discovery. While watching carp in a lake, he noticed one swimming toward the surface. As it lifted its head, he was shocked to see what looked like a human face. Dark dots resembling eyes, lines that looked like a nose, and a faint mouth were clearly visible. He quickly filmed the fish and uploaded the footage online, sparking comparisons to everything from Voldemort to animated characters in Shark Tale. While some dismissed it as a natural coincidence, others speculated it might be an undiscovered or mutated species. Either way, the site left many wondering what else could be hidden in the water. One body, 2 heads. At a breeding farm, a worker noticed a fish that stopped him in his tracks. This carp had 2 fully formed heads, each with its own eyes and mouth. The heads merged into a single body that narrowed into a shared tail, creating a symmetrical yet bizarre look. Experts believe this rare anomaly was caused by a genetic mutation during development. Despite its odd appearance, the fish was alive and moving normally. Such occurrences are extremely rare, and while they might seem like something from a sci-fi story, they serve as a fascinating glimpse into the unpredictable wonders of nature. Eternally fused together. A visitor came across an unusual sight at the aquarium. He spotted two fish fused together at their bellies, moving as one. The larger fish seemed to protect the smaller one, even helping it find food. But something felt off. These couldn't be twins, as their sizes didn't match, and they weren't a parent and offspring pair either. So what exactly were they? Experts believe these were Siamese twin fish, a rare and unusual mutation. Crab with no legs. A kind-hearted person found an odd shell while walking along the beach. Upon closer inspection, he realized it wasn't just a shell, it was a crab. The poor creature was missing all of its legs. Instead of leaving it behind, the man decided to take it under his care. He fed it daily, hoping that in time, the crab's legs would grow back and his care would help the creature regain its ability to move. Now, all that's left to do is wait for an update on the crab's progress. Foureyed capture. During the floods in Assam in June 2024, a rare fish was discovered in Karimganj. A local fisherman, struggling with the rising waters, caught the creature in his fishing net. When he pulled it up, he was stunned to find a fish with 4 eyes and a long spine. News quickly spread, and soon everyone gathered to see this bizarre find. It turned out to be an Amazon sailfin cat, a creature rarely seen outside its natural habitat. Locals were amazed and left wondering what could have caused such strange changes in its appearance. The changes in water temperature could have caused a genetic mutation, leading to the fish's strange features. Mutant frog sighting. In the southern states of America, a strange discovery has raised concerns. Animal channels reported a gray frog with dark spots, but this frog was unlike any other. With extra limbs and twisted deformities, it was clear something wasn't right. Experts believe the unusual appearance might be linked to chemical or radioactive pollution, and to make it even more unsettling, parasitic flatworms could be behind these mutations. It's concerning that our activities are affecting nature in ways where even the creatures around us are being changed. Mysterious eggs. A fisherman found an odd thing among his usual catch and picked it up to have a closer look. At first, it looked like a bunch of glossy black grapes, but as he inspected them more closely, he realized the balls weren't perfectly round. Instead, they were drawn out into a point. He was surprised to find that these weren't grapes at all, they were octopus eggs. After realizing what he had discovered, he carefully put the eggs back into the water, making sure they were returned to their rightful place. Ocean giant. On March 4th, 2023, tourists on a boat off the coast of Valencia, Spain, had an unexpected encounter. They spotted a gigantic 56-foot fin whale swimming near the shore, but there was something strange about the whale. Its body wasn't straight. It had a noticeable bend in its back, giving it a V-like shape. It was first noticed by a local boat captain, who quickly alerted maritime authorities. The 40-ton whale eventually got caught in a drift net. Experts later examined the whale and described it's a special condition which had caused the strange curve in its spine. Conjoined twins. During a family visit to the Friday Harbor Whale Museum, they came across a seal skeleton that immediately caught their attention. But this wasn't a typical seal. It was a rare conjoined twin seal, 2 baby seals joined together at birth. This kind of find is incredibly rare in the animal kingdom, especially with seals, where such deformities are almost unheard of. According to experts, conjoined sea creatures rarely survive long after birth, making this discovery truly 1 in a million. Finding a conjoined baby seal is especially unique, as most don't make it past the early stages of life. Deep sea phantom. A video from a remotely operated vehicle, ROV, off the east coast of Africa has caused a stir online. The footage, captured near a wellhead at a depth of 7,165 feet, shows a bizarre creature that quickly went viral. With a body thickest in the middle and distinct front and rear ends, it had 10 finger-like tentacles around its mouth. Its fat, rounded shape was covered in tube feet, and its dull brown, hairy appearance made it look like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. The online community dubbed it the Headless Chicken Monster due to its strange appearance. However, experts revealed that it was a pelagic sea cucumber, a fascinating inhabitant of the deep ocean. Elephant-faced oddity. An angler off the coast caught a fish with a truly strange appearance. After years of fishing in those waters, it was the first time he had ever seen something like this. Its face looked eerily similar to that of an elephant, complete with an elephant-like snout and teeth. But what was most puzzling was the snout itself, which didn't have nostrils. Instead, it appeared to be more like a fish tail. It might be the result of an illegal lab experiment where it was genetically modified. Goatfish Hybrid. While fishing on a calm day, a beachgoer made a catch unlike any other. It wasn't just any fish, it had the body of a fish, but with a goat's head attached to it. The fish had red and white scales, resembling a koi fish, while the goat head had horns and a white face. It was supposed to look spooky, but to me, it seemed oddly admiring. What sort of fish could this be? Was it the result of some bizarre mutation, or could there be something more to this strange creature? Strange mudfish. A man was passing by the river when he noticed some movement in the mud. To his surprise, a fish was poking its head out of the muddy water. But things quickly took a strange turn. As the fish lifted its head further, smoke started to pour from its mouth. Even when its head was fully out of the mud, the fish continued to exhale smoke as if it were breathing fire. It might be due to the nearby changing temperature. The reason behind this odd phenomenon is unknown. Open discussion. Sometimes what you see isn't always what it seems. Take this chilling encounter in Antarctica, for instance. A group of tourists was exploring the icy waters from their inflatable boat when something terrifying happened. Beneath the surface, a scaly creature appeared, gliding ominously under their vessel. Its texture looked like that of a crocodile, but with bizarre alien-like scales. Panic set in as the group quickly captured the strange sight on video. The footage went viral, fueling wild theories of a Godzilla-like monster or a mythical Antarctic beast. But as the second half of the video revealed, reality wasn't as extraordinary. The creature was just a whale, its body covered in barnacles that gave it an eerie, scaly appearance. But Antarctica is still a land of mystery, holding secrets yet to be uncovered. Thank you for watching.